Hello! Welcome to part 2 of my just random guy in Kansas Christmas stuff. Here is part 2, I guess. I'm going to be building, or I want to make, an archway. So this is what I'm doing. My front gate, I have a front gate that is 4 feet wide. This is part of my fence. And I want to build like an arch. Like a little, and then I have this stuff over here. I'm gonna put this stuff on it. I'm also gonna paint it. But yeah, I'm gonna put that on it. What I needed to do is my tape measure, and I got a jigsaw, and I got a pencil. Pencil will work fine. Okay, so we don't need this yet. Just to give you a quick, what I'm doing here is I've already measured it. The opening for the fence is exactly 4 feet wide. So and then I'm gonna make it 4 feet wide. The opening is gonna be 4 feet wide, and then it's gonna be another foot wider. So it's gonna be I'm gonna make the arch a foot wide. So I gotta do some math and some geometry to make that work. So I'm pretty much gotta find the center, go out 2 feet, and then go out another foot for the outside of it, and then draw with the arch. So it's a perfect arch. So pretty much I got to go out 3 foot and then go in 1 foot, do the arch, out 3 foot, do the arch, and then straight down. So I have the full thing, and then do the other one on the other side. And then I haven't really quite figured out how I'm going to connect them together, but it's probably going to be, I'm probably just going to nail them together or something like that. Put some at the top so they can connect. I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and draw it out, cut it out, do all that fun stuff. But before I do that, you guys should totally look to your left and check out my deer. Oh, that's right. I don't have a cameraman, and you guys can't turn yourselves. Check this out. There's my deers all painted with the fluorescent paint. How cool is that? The angel's only partially painted. I ran out of paint. I used all my spray paint. So I'm going to probably paint this one by hand with the acrylic fluorescent paint. Carriage is back here. One yellow deer, and I did his antlers orange. And I got the green deer over here. Oh god, I pulled his ears off. And then back over here is the neon orange deer. I'll go ahead and let you guys see it. I'm gonna turn on the black lights real quick so you can check it out. Alright, check it out. I don't know if you can see me. So here it is. Here's the deers. This is with the black light. The green's not as bright as the yellow. The yellow is like super bright, and the orange is super bright. And then here's the carriage, and then the angel with it all lit up. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, here's the beginnings of my psychedelic display. Okay, so yeah, there's my deer displays. It looks pretty cool. With the really cool black light. Ooh, LED. I don't know if it's going to be bright enough. We're going to find out when we put them out there in the yard. Yeah, so there's those. Anyways, back to this. Okay, I think I got it now. I think I got it. So it's the arch. From the middle of the arch to the very outside of the arch is 3 feet. Where the inside, the actual entrance, is 2 feet. So what you do, I go down 3 feet, and I go over 3 feet. There's the center of my radius. I'm gonna go out 2 feet because that's gonna be the inside of the arch. So I'll go out 2 feet right there. Trick I learned in construction. Mr. Roger Cook, if you ever watched this is some tricks you taught me. So then I lock the tape in at 2 feet, put my pencil right there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. And then you just, because it's hooked onto this nail I drove in right here, it's a screw. And I have my tape locked in, so then I just draw my arch. Boom, there's 2 foot. So there is my inside arch. So then I come in a foot, and I go down 3 feet. So right here is where the arch will start. So that's where I'll start cutting. And then from there down, it's going to be straight. Boom! Measure over 3 feet, about a foot down, and that's where my arch is going to stop. I'm going to have enough room to do both arches on one piece of plywood, because after I get this cut out, I can flip it around and it'll go, this part will go right there, and I can get 2 out of 1 piece. Oh, so then I'll have a whole nother piece of plywood for other stuff. awesome. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, now I know where it starts and stops. I'm gonna go up here and mark the 3 feet up here on the top too. Very tip of the arch is right there. So then from there, it's gonna go straight over, and then go down 3 feet over here. And this is where the arch is gonna stop. So then I go out from my center point again, and then draw the outside of the arch, the top of the arch. Boom. Voila. So there it is. There's my arch. I'm pretty sure you can probably see that. I can see it. That was pretty much the hard part right there, just getting the arch right. So now I just do a foot or a foot wide panel all the way down. All right, so that's done. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out now. Oh, check it out. And my basement is not tall enough to stand these up all the way, so I can't see what it's gonna look like completely standing up. So I had to kind of lay them down a little bit. I think it looks awesome. The next step is I'm gonna sand down the edges just a little bit. I'm not gonna sand it. I'm not gonna like finish it and blah blah blah. I'm just gonna sand off these rough parts. I'm going to paint them white, and then put red stripes through them like candy cane. Like at first I was gonna do them green because they're gonna be like green arches, but I was like, no, I think it'd look pretty cool if it was white and it had red stripes like candy cane stripes through it. So I'm gonna do that. Something's gonna go at the top to combine them. Haven't figured out what I'm gonna use yet, so when I get that far, I'll let you know what I do. Then I got some garland after I paint it. I'm gonna maybe try this out. I don't know, I haven't quite gotten that far yet. I don't know if I'm going to run it around the top of it or if I'm going to run it on the inside of it. Well, I think that's probably going to do it for tonight because I have a lot of crap to clean up. And I'm actually impressed that I got all this out of one sheet of plywood. So that means I have a whole nother sheet that I'm either going to cut out candy canes out of it, or I'm going to do little Christmas trees. So, alright, well, until I get that done, I'm going to go ahead and sand this and get it all ready off camera, and it is a little late, so I'm going to go ahead and send you guys off to tomorrow. Hello! Okay, hello folks. It has been like a week since I've done anything with the arches. So it's time to get that going again, because happy late Thanksgiving to everybody. It is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Finally, if anybody works retail, you know what I'm talking about. I'm finally off. It's been a busy week. Actually a very busy week. But I have been doing outside Christmas stuff in the evenings. Halfway there, I still gotta set up the blacklight deer. And I gotta set up the blow-ups and then do some other things, like small things. Most of the creaky floors. Most of the house and front porch-ish, most of those lights are done. So that's why I'm kind of exhausted and I'm kind of delirious right now, because I just survived Black Friday weekend at Walmart. And I've been doing Christmas lights in the evenings after work when it's dark outside, until about 10 o'clock at night for like the last 3 nights. So I'm like, but it's okay. It's okay. We're having fun. We're having fun. I'm just doing this to myself. So with the arches, everything that I've talked about prior to this, all the ideas with the plywood and like the candy canes and or the trees or any of that fun stuff, you can take those ideas, you can scrumble them up, and throw them away, because we're doing something new, folks. We're doing something new. Well, we're still gonna do the arches, but yeah, this is where the change is. I'm not gonna do candy canes or Christmas trees or any other things with this other piece of plywood. I have another piece of plywood right here, brand new sheet. Oh god! Instead of just doing a single, just half-inch arch over the entryway and kind of putting lights on it and painting it and blah, and being done. No, folks, no. We are going to beef it up. So what we're going to do, we are going to trace 2 more on that one. So I'll have 4 pieces of half arch, which will together be 1 thick arch. You following me here? Are you following me? Yeah. I'm going to put a 2x4 to stiffen it up all the way down on this way and then across the top. So it's going to be solid on the outside of the arch. And then it'll be open on the inside with like a little, maybe a little brace here and there, just a little block, like probably 3 or 4 of them just to keep the shape. So it's going to be a thick arch. Huh? You get what I'm doing? You get? It's going to be a beautiful weekend to do all this stuff. But tonight, what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and make another copy, and then I'm going to try to get these painted because I'm going to use kills, and my furnace just kicked on, so I better hurry up or it's going to be really loud and you'll be able to hear me. And then tomorrow, we're going to build them and all that stuff. Hi. Okay, so here it is, Sunday afternoon. I've already been working out in the yard for a little bit. Had to cut it off yesterday because the furnace kicked on and you can't really hear me. I have a mic over here, but it picks up a lot of stuff. So sorry about that, but we got it done. I got it all done. I got them all cut out. I have 4 of these. I already sanded it a little bit. I didn't really sand it like professional. Just enough to get off all the burrs and stuff like that. So I got all that sanded. So now we're going to take all of this stuff and we're going to take it to the garage so I can paint it. I could paint it out here, but I'm going to go ahead and do it all out there because I'm going to have to build it out there because once I build it, I won't be able to get it out my door. So I'm going to go ahead and just start doing everything out there, especially since it's nice outside. Kylo! Oh, Kylo. Kylo wants to help. Kylo wants to help. Oh yeah, you crazy dog. You crazy dog. You crazy dog. He's nuts. He's crazy. This is what he's been doing. I'm trying to do Christmas lights and he's over here attacking. Oh yeah, you crazy. You crazy. He's killing me. Oh, vicious pit bull. Ow. Oh, let me stop. Sorry. Duh. He's gonna knock over my tripod. So if you guys fall down, it was this guy right here. It was this guy right here. Okay, so we're gonna go take this stuff to the garage. Let's go, Kylo. Okay, welcome to the garage. We are in the last steps of the arch. I brought them out here. They've already been primed. The primer is going to be the white in the candy cane, but I'm going to paint them one more time after I'm done building them. So that way the wood I'm about to add to it gets painted too. So paint them one more time after it's built. And then it'll be time to unveil the house because the house and the yard, I believe, are done. I mean, I've ran out of lights, so I would consider that done. Well, I still have some lights left, but I just don't have full, complete sets. So now I just have like random stuff from like, what am I going to do with the 10-foot piece of light? So yeah, I'm pretty much done. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty, it's for me, it's almost ridiculous. Like, that's how good it is. So I can't wait to show you guys. But that's going to be in part 3. This is the end of part 2. I'm going to go ahead and build these right now. So that way it's done. And then in part 3, which will be out as soon as I get it filmed and edited, which will hopefully be in a couple days after this one goes out. Maybe a week after this one to spread it out a little bit. Or it might be sooner. I don't know. It depends on how frisky I feel, okay? Okay. Because I'm a busy man. I've been working on Christmas lights every night for the last 2 weeks. Thanks for watching part 2. Hope you enjoyed, learned, experienced the joy of the season with me. I'm going to go ahead and get started on finishing the arches. And I'm going to go ahead and build them tonight. I don't know if I'm going to paint them or I might install the lights on them, but I'm just going to, I'm ready to just go relax. The Christmas lights are done, so I'm ready to go relax for a little bit, have an evening inside, maybe watch some Monday Night Football. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and build these now, and we'll see you guys in part 3 and the final part. So in part 3, I'll show you what I did after this is all done and the reveal of the house, because it's ridiculous, but I love it. So we'll see you guys in part 3.